July 17th in Provence, and I was just thinking about, I like to film these in the morning when I look like absolute death warmed over, hell warmed over, I don't know, I look bad. You see these two things? Don't worry, that was just a vampire. In Provence they have vampires, psychic ones, but I think the one I have in the group literally probably when I slept, probably came into the room and sucked up the last piece of energy that I had. Whew. You know, it's interesting dealing with people that, when you're in a group dynamic, I am the loner of the group. I'm the one who disappears, who doesn't want to partake in the group 24/7. This happens everywhere I go. You know, I talk about being lonely all the time, but the point is I actually am one of those people. I think I'm a misanthrope. What is it? Lover of mankind, hater of man? Yeah. So I'm a groupanthrope? In theory, lover of groups, but hater of groupies? I'm not sure. But anyway, I always run away, you know, and people say, well, why? Oh my God, she's not drinking the Kool-Aid. But in this case, it's she's not eating the rare poultry. She doesn't want to get salmonella. What is wrong with this woman? Yeah, I mean, the stuff that people are eating here and are still managing to wake up the next day with a pulse blows my freaking mind. Because I just can't even fathom eating some of the things that people eat around the world. And in Provence, I mean, it's wonderful. But the hell is that sound? Sounded like a running brook and a motor. But yeah, I'm in Mausoline. Hear that? That's the bell tolling. Meaning I've got to get my lazy ass out of bed soon, and there it is again. That beautiful bell, I love it. It reminds me of Abbott Hall and Marblehead. It's cool. But today we're going to go to the market. We're going to have a long lunch. Mom and Dad, you would love this. So I know, and you know it, Ken, you would love this too, because you know how you guys love to eat real quick, and then you like to get the bill and get your butts out of there. Well, no. You can't just hand them the credit card and say you're done. No, these meals that we're on, and because we're a group, last like 4 hours now. And they're like 5 courses of food. And because the main course, which actually the entree is called, the entree in Provence, in France, is the appetizer. And le plat is the main course. So they're like 5 million courses. And the bread is amazing. You'd be very jealous. The bread is amazing. And so what I do is I gorge on the bread, full well knowing that the main course that I have chosen, we're given about 3 choices, sort of like a fixed menu. I can have raw fish, raw hooved animal, maybe like a bull or a horse, or I don't know, a poor provincial farmer who accidentally got caught and now is being served for lunch. Or I can have raw poultry, like I said, and get salmonella. So, you know, the great choices for the main course, which, again, served very beautifully with some Chianti and fava beans. No. Wrong country. Served with beautiful vegetables, which when I do order the lesser of those evils, I push away as quickly as possible the rare salmonella or botulism producing meats. And I eat, by the way, that's not a wrinkle. I slept on my face, and those are wrinkles though. Yeah. Those are wrinkles, and yeah. Look at when I get it. Look how fabulous I'll look when I get a facelift. Wow. Ooh. Ooh. But anyway, yeah. So I can't eat any of the real food, so I eat the carbs and the cheese. Then I feel hellish. And then the desserts are incredible. I can't resist the desserts because I'm very busy avoiding the main course because it's still alive. I have to do this again. Is the duck still quacking, Clarice? Is the bull still stampeding, Heather? Is the fish still swimming on your plate, Clarice? Tell me, quid pro quo, Clarice? Well, quid pro quo, Dr. Lecter. I don't like to eat food that still has some kick in it. I don't like to eat meat that just 20 minutes ago was running in a field, happily eating grass. I don't like to eat snails or escargots or other things that taste like slimy tongues. They ain't for me. That's right, Mr. Lecter. Oh, I'm sorry, Dr. Lecter. I would far much rather eat enough bread to choke a pig, and I would be much happier eating vegetables that were far removed, Mr. Lecter, Dr. Lecter, from a plate full of raw screaming food. And then the desserts, the creme brulee, the heart attack on a plate. My cholesterol is already like 350, just like my father's. So it must be pushing maximum density now. It's amazing. I think my blood at this point must be, I think it crawls at this point. It doesn't even flow. Yeah, I have to take some aspirin just to make sure that, yeah. We Tobins tend to drop dead young. Could happen. But, yeah, let me tell you. So, what's cool is that I like being in a group and that we get to go to these amazing places. Yesterday we went to this monastery rotund something on the top of this San Simeon, and it was incredible. It was incredible. Something out of James Bond, For Your Eyes Only. Without the help of these tour guides, we would probably have to rappel off rock to get to some of these places, but they know how to get there. Through these narrow cobbled streets in our van full of people. We go to the top of these mountains and we see these incredible sights. For the most part, everyone is super nice who we have visited. The guy yesterday who owns a distillery and probably has more money than Bill Gates gave us a great lecture on the distillation of lavender. Then we met his wife. She's an American. What a bitch. Oh my God, I hated her. She was such a bitch. I would not buy anything from her, okay? She was mean and arrogant. You think that the French are arrogant? No. This woman was American. I wanted to kick her. I wanted to kick her off her high horse and down the many steps of that monastery. She can go, in my opinion. She was very arrogant. You asked a question, she'd say, "You don't know that? Please step away Please step away if you went to look at something. That is for something that I don't believe you would understand at all how to use. So please step away from it." Well, I don't patronize monetarily asswipes, so screw her. So otherwise everyone's lovely. And again, but I need a lot of downtime. It's not easy being nice and cheerful and trying to sing like Julie Andrews all the time so everyone thinks I'm so happy. I'm not a phony. I genuinely try to be nice. But then I need time like this, when I can just show my zits, my double chin, my wrinkles. I can wear my provincial hat in bed and just be me. And just be me. It's a good feeling. Signing off from Provence. Au revoir.